Outdoors Maryland is made by MPT to serve all of our diverse communities and is made possible by the generous support of our members. Thank you.
There he is. See him? See him out there?
Oh. Coming up, dropping a line in search of the elusive diamond gem. Striking a balance on behalf of our tiny tigers. And the newest natural gift to the people of Maryland. Next. Outdoors Maryland is produced in cooperation with the Maryland Department of Natural Resources, DNR, inspired by nature, guided by science. There's an old saying, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach him to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. The Maryland Fishing Challenge is giving this idea a twist by declaring that fishing is the best way to get people hooked on the outdoors. During the summer, teams from the Maryland DNR catch, tag, and release striped bass. One lucky fish is tagged the diamond gem, the rest imposters. The DNR uses these outings as a way to expose folks to Maryland's aquatic resources and the thrill of catching a fish.
That's a little one, looks like maybe a blue, maybe it's a small striper.
Marty Gary is a fishery ecologist with the Maryland Department of Natural Resources Fishery Service.
Our kids we have out today have never been fishing before. And here we have a textbook example of what fishing does to a person, especially if they've never experienced it. Fish come up top, they're driving their bait to the surface. We had 5 or 6 different schools, half acre, acre in size, and this is what Chesapeake Bay is like on summertime. It's just awesome. There you go. There's your last.
One of them I had was about 20 pounder, but he got off the hook. But, you know, most of them was about this big.
Well, its fate is, it may get recaptured within days, or it may be years, and you never know where they're going to go. We could tag a fish here today, and it could be 30 miles down the bay. Or it could be caught roughly a mile or 2 away from here.
A special component of the fishing challenge, the crown jewel, is a rockfish with an eye-popping bounty, as much as $25,000. The prospect of hooking in the diamond gem is raising the rods, reels, and pulse rates of fishermen like John Sparrow of Waldorf, Maryland.
Diamond gem's out there. It's always on the back of your mind. Every fish you bring in, if you're lucky enough to catch one. We fish out there every weekend, so next thing you know, I'm on. And that was him. Pulled him up in the boat. Everybody's screaming, tagged fish. Says diamond gem on them.
This is the first diamond gem recapture within the 30-day eligibility period. And Mr. Sparrow is going to break the envelope to see if he won, he caught the authentic diamond gem, or if he's caught the imposter.
Right. Congratulations. Open your envelope. Let's see what you got.
The state of Maryland DNR is going to hand me the envelope and let me see if my fish is the winning fish. And if not, the quest is still there. He's still out there. It's an imposter. We ate him. Diamond gem is still out there. He's still swimming.
All right.
Even if you're not catching the fish, but it's just a great thing to be out there trying to. You know, a bad day of fishing beats a good day at work any day.
The fishing challenge also gives youngsters the opportunity to experience the thrill of dropping a line. Today, Gavin, Serena, and Neil are heading off Ocean City on the fishing trip that just might get them hooked for life.
Governor O'Malley has a Bill of Rights for the environment that include getting kids out fishing. It's okay. We want to make sure that kids have exposure to quality fishing experiences. And Maryland has so many diverse, high-quality fishing opportunities to offer. It's important for young people to fish because they're going to be the ones that care and perpetuate stewardship and taking care of the environment. They're going to be the ones that complain if they see something that's not right out here.
You see your fish, buddy?
The folks that fish here are the caretakers of the oceans, of the bays, of the rivers. It's part of our culture. It's part of what we are.
All right, let's catch another one.
A challenge is really what brings people to fishing. A challenge to think that you've outsmarted something and enjoyed doing it.
The late Bill Burton was Maryland's legendary outdoors writer who inspired generations of anglers to get out and fish. This year, the Fishing Challenge celebrates his Hall of Fame career.
I was in this outdoor writing business for over 60 years, and the biggest question I ever had was, how do I teach my kid to fish?
Double header. Double header.
There he is. See him? See him out there?
I thought we might catch a couple tuna. I never thought we'd catch marlin. Unreal. I'm thrilled. I know Neil is.
Tom O'Connell is the director of the DNR Fishery Service, but today he's also a proud dad.
The quality time that we had together just in fighting that fish was incredible. You know, it's tough reeling in a 65-pound marlin, and flashing back of all the experience that I had with my dad and my grandfather, knowing that this was creating a memory that was going to last a lifetime for both of us. And to expose her to what's possible out here in the Atlantic Ocean, the fishery that the state of Maryland offers.
You know what? You have now caught a bigger fish than me. That's not fair.
You know, there's one thing to always remember in all of this. You can't expect me, you, or that little child to want to keep our waters clean unless you give him access to it. And once he enjoys that, he's going to be interested in saving it. This is why fishing is so important.
It was fun catching the marlin, and it was hard. It was pretty awesome.
You thought the fish was going to do what?
Pull me in the water.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fun was today, bud?
The greatest day of my life.
385-474.
Well, the Maryland Fishing Challenge, they hope to get kids into fishing. And by putting prizes up, trips and so forth, they'll go fishing and they'll want to go back again and again.
539 wins this beautiful ride.
The chance to win prizes, fishing gear, and guided fishing trips at the annual grand finale provides plenty of incentive.
What did you catch? I caught it was a 41-inch rockfish.
The idea of the state's largest fishing contest is to showcase Maryland as an outstanding fishing destination for kids of all ages.
Boat and trailer. All right. Boat and trailer. Whoa.
In Maryland, we've made a commitment to help introduce the love of fishing and the love of the outdoors to children from across the state. How long have you been fishing?
A day.
I'm sorry?
A day.
1 day, huh? Okay, you accomplished a lot in a day.
Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown was MC at the grand finale.
Congratulations, all right.
Today, we awarded prizes to kids from throughout Maryland. A young boy from Baltimore City. It was his first time fishing, and he was proud to be up there. I got a new fishing rod and a tackle box, and that's part of this program because we know we can excite them about fishing. They'll come out and do this, and they'll do this with their children and their children's children.
This is such a great part of life, but many children don't have this opportunity. As a parting favor to me, take a kid fishing. You might just find it as satisfying for you as it is exciting for your pupil. Get out and fish and have some fun.